What are you convinced people are pretending to enjoy? Tourists are lying about enjoying this Florida heat. Ain't no way. Posting on LinkedIn. Yesterday, I was going to an interview and I saw a homeless person passed out on the street. I gave him some water and gave some money to buy food. When I went into the interview, turns out that the homeless guy was the CEO in disguise. I asked for $90,000 but they had budget of $150,000. So they gave. Good tasks lead to good results. Agree? Attention. I have grown to hate it and wish I could put myself in spectator mode. Work team building events. My company. 3-hour-long church services. Jesus gave the Sermon on the Mount in like 5 minutes. Get over your ego, pastor. What's the best way to reply to unsolicited nudes? Why are you sending me a dick pic from a child? That is illegal. I'm forwarding this to the authorities. That's what I've told all 3 of my daughters to respond with. Put it in Ms. Paint and draw over it. Give it a little hat and a stupid face. That's actually what I do before I send dick pics. Little cowboy hat, sunglasses, spice things up. All dicks are basically the same. Stand out a little. This was an initial conversation on a dating site. Guy: hi. Me: hello. Guy: how are you? Me: fine. Yourself? Boom. Guy sends dick pic with an aerosol can for comparison purposes. Me: how do I know that's not a travel size? Edit. Thanks for the awards. Who abandoned their core audience and paid the price for it? JCPenney changed their stores about 12 years ago to go after a cooler audience. Turns out the cool kids didn't want to shop there and loyal JCP shoppers didn't want to anymore either. They've been trying to undo this for years but still struggling. I just learned from a TikTok that Applebee's tried to become a club at night to attract younger customers but no one wanted to go hang out at Applebee's and all the old people who used to go Applebee's didn't like that it turned into a club at night so they stopped going and now no one likes Applebee's. Little website called Dig did a major site refresh to increase site revenue without considering the impact and lost their entire user base to Reddit essentially overnight. Sci-Fi Channel. At some point there was no sci-fi on it. People who have had cancer. How did you first notice? I broke my femur on Christmas Eve last year. I went to an urgent care where they found a mass on my femur. They then referred me to another doctor, who confirmed my stage 4 bone cancer. I have been fighting it for almost a year now, undergoing a knee and femur replacement, as well as 9 months of chemo. Hypochondriacs, turn back now. Started to hurt and saw a little blood when I peed. Was sure I had a kidney stone, common in my family. Went to the ER. CT showed an eggplant-sized tumor engulfing my left kidney. I had 0 symptoms until that day. What is seen as empowering, but really shouldn't be. Buying courses from online business gurus. Being a bitch, asshole to everyone else. Edit. Example, I had a sister-in-law that would always say, I'm sorry. I'm just one of those people that if it comes up, it comes out. And I would always say, oh, so you have no filter for your mouth? Isn't that just an excuse for being a bitch? Being rude and aggressive. The grind for money. I work in a warehouse and everyone just brags about all the overtime they're working. One of the guys who has been there for 15 years told me we don't get paid well because the job is hard. We get paid well because it takes up most of our time. MLMs. You are not a small business owner if you have no say in branding, pricing, packaging, etc. These are predatory companies that sell the idea of empowerment through subpar products and practices.